Hello YouTube and welcome to Market Watch. It's your bi-weekly segment. We're talking about Digimon card game market. This is definitely the Market Watch that you want to watch. Yep, this is the one, as in mine, as in my channel. Market Watch. You love to see it. Today, we're going to talk about some buyouts that have happened in the last few days and some things you might want to keep in mind because there are certain cards whose resources appear to be depleting because of, obvious reasons. We want to make sure that you have these cards so that, when the time comes, you're not caught with your pants down. And that's it. So you guys like this content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn the notification on the smash potatoes. That way you know when all these amazing Digimon videos go live. We start with the Omnimons like we usually do, not too much of a change, though this Ghost or Omnimon is getting a little bit lower, getting a little more salvageable in terms of a price. Some of these Blitz Omni alt-arts are down, while some of them are still kind of expensive, and Zord Defeat regular arts going back down in price. But besides that, nothing too crazy going on. Pretty regular stuff. Quick reminder that I do have a new Master Duel Yu-Gi-Oh channel. 100 subs would be nice. That'd be a great start. So the link is in the description. If you guys could just go and help a brother out, that being me, I'd really appreciate it. It is funny Master Duel content. It's pretty cool. We have Next Adventure. I brought up Next Adventure for a very particular reason. Someone in my chat asked me, is BT7 a good box to open up? Well, the answer is no. The reason for that is because you're paying 53 bucks on a box. So unless you get lucky and get either DORUmon alternate art, BuyoutsGreymon alternate art, and maybe Secret Rare DORUmon, you are kind of getting hosed. Because the next most expensive alt art, DORUmon's in there too. Because besides those four cards, then it's just Susano at 16, and then it just goes down from there. Down from there. What you do get in the box of Next Adventure, though, is you get your boost, your memory boosts. And if you look at the memory boosts real quick, some of them are great, some of them are not. Like if you get a red one or a blue one, you're doing good. Green one even's okay. But if you get black or yellow or purple, you're kind of in the toilet, getting flushed repeatedly. So it's not really, to me, it's not worth the value to buy BT on the crack it open, but at the end of the day, it is up to you. So I like to talk about sealed product like that sometimes. Is it worth buying, opening up? There are better sets, more bang for your buck, that's for sure. Okay, and Gaiamon's calmed down a little bit. That 15 bucks. Nobody really bought into the $19 plus range, and then that's where it was kind of bought at 16, 15. So it being at $16, okay, there's a little bit of buy history. It makes a little bit of sense. These ones might do it. But again, just a quick reminder that these TCG players, people, they don't have feedback. They're very low sales. Uh-oh. Just be careful, okay? Just be careful. Anyway, you get these few listings out of the way. They're at 19 bucks. These listings will probably go, and then here we go. So just be very wary of the price. Like the Gaiomon stuff isn't enough to carry the set. It's cool, it's nifty, maybe even tier 2, but that's about it. Yeah. I called this one a long time ago. A very long time ago. Alt-art Gaiomon. The first time it got bought out, if you guys remember that. Back when Medbay was doing his little market TikTok alerts, actually. We covered this. And I told you guys it'll calm back down, but it's a ghost game, and as soon as we get more support, it's going to go right back up in price. And we've been slowly talking about it. It's funny that I talked about it again Monday. I talked about it last week too. And then the support was announced right after the Gaiomon support, and now what, 20 bucks. In terms of buy participation, people are actually buying it at the price. So people are paying the prices for this card now. People are okay paying 20 bucks. Now, the only way this gets lower is if people just start to undercut and undersell. But besides that, 20 buck card now. The hype will probably die down soon. We don't even know if we're in the reprint set, to be honest. And we don't know what outlet and when. So just leave it alone for now. If you have some, though, sell them. If you don't, then don't bother with it. Fetusmon is at 17 bucks. Also kind of had about... The median's huge, which makes me think that at one point someone was listing this for like a ridiculous amount of money. But yeah, not many listings left. It could get bought out. I don't recommend it, but like if you want to buy these two real quick, you make some quick money. That's all. But no one is buying into it. People cleaned out the lower versions of it for sure, and there was some resistance here. Some people buying it at 15, but that's it. That's it. Are there more sales besides that? No, not really. All right, so yeah, that's it. People will pay 15 bucks for this card. So like, I expect these two copies to go very soon. And until more people undercut, people will be selling these for 23, 24 bucks. Just maybe quick money. Megadramon from the regional champion pack at 100 bucks. It's not worth 100 bucks. This might be getting hyped because of this card and the support we're getting in BT11 and BT12 for that matter. This, don't worry about it. Just pretend it doesn't exist. This, you all should not bother buying it because we are getting the new max rarity version of it, the gold rare, whatever, coming soon. And yes, gold rare is max rare. Anyway, yeah, this is going to keep going down in price. Like, this is a cheap one, that's nice, and then 63. But, like, this underselling is going to keep happening with this card. It's just going to keep going down, 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 down. Next is the Fetusmon starter deck. People are spending the money still. Stop. Just look at all these people simply unlucky games trying to take advantage of you. All these people. Just you learn to say no. Please. Please. It's so annoying. Don't buy the pre-sales. Don't burn your money. Just go calm down. Go take a nap. Wake up in a couple months and it'll be cheaper. Here we have Imperialdramon Fighter Mode, and we have this one, the alternate art. The discrepancy between the near mint pricing is finally at a reasonable amount of money, where near mints for this alternate art are 35, while near mints for this are 26, 27. That price disparity is growing, not because the secret rare is necessarily getting cheaper, what technically it is. It's because this one's actually getting a little more expensive, kind of more expensive. If you can see these ones here, these sales listings, right? You kind of see that it was on the lower end, but people are listing again for the higher end. We'll have to see what happens. It might come back down if nobody wants to pull the trigger on it. This will probably keep going down in price too. Just so don't bother with it yet. Megadramon is just going down, 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 down. Between the gold rares coming out and the reprint announced, yeah, just stay away from this card. Don't bother with it. BT11 Mastermon rarely even plays it, to be honest. And security control BT11 is a little more difficult to take, so be careful with this card. I wouldn't bother with it at all anymore. Digimon Ultimate Cup. So besides this one random new seller here, the new price is $42. Once this listing goes, that's it. You remember when this card was 20 bucks? I do. Told you guys to grab some. I know I did. Because I know this card is going to go up in price. I know. Even at 40 bucks, this card is a steal. And it will be probably around 100 one day. Maybe even more. Grab them for this price range while you can, to be honest. Because it's going to be free money for you and a higher profit margin down the road. If you're interested in the flip down the road. This Gaiomon is $69. Nice. But not really being received. It's just the one listing. No one's even pulling the trigger on it. If you can sell them right now for just 69 bucks, go ahead and do it. But you're better off just getting the one with the stamp, the nicer one anyway. It's a little higher than 11 bucks. Sure, it's 14, but it's a reasonable price. It's fine. Red Hybrid purely stuff. The Aldermon is still 40 bucks. Don't touch it. No point. Let it come down in price. And if you missed your bubble, you missed your bubble. If you have these in your bulk or whatever, sell them now. Star Championship Quadramon is 14 bucks. It had a moment where it was being sold. Higher listings were sold. Now, no one's really touching the card. Just be careful. Like, this is a good price to grab this card at, to be honest. It could see out of play again. A security pot of greed champion. And not like Examon's going away anytime soon, right? In BT11, it's one of the better answers to BlackWarGreymon. And BT13, it is a Royal Knight Examon in a Royal Knight themed set. I wouldn't be surprised if this card goes up. Just saying. Rapidmon is next. I'm bringing up alternate art Rapidmon because it is on a low, appears to be dipping even more. Maybe won't go too much lower than this. But what's really important is the Terriermon, Lopmon, Shu Chong, EX4 nonsense support we're getting. That support is really good. Now, it's not quite making the dent in Japan for reasons that I don't quite understand because the stuff is really good. Alliance is broken. But this is a very reasonable card that you can go into. And if it's a going wide meta, which it might be, Rapidmon looking really, really good. I would recommend picking up your alt art to this card now. I really would. I definitely see a future where this card goes back up to like 20 bucks. I really do. And even if it's not because of the EX4 Terriermon support stuff, this card will be broken at some point between its Armored Purge, its 3-cost Evil Not Terriermon, and its widespread suspending in DP. This card will see play again. No shot it doesn't. This card is a really good card. All right, BlackWarGreymon at 12 plus $1 shipping. We knew this was going back up in price. I told you guys to grab them while they were around 10. I hope you did, because now they're going up and they don't have any sign of going back down. BT11 and Nationals is around the corner. People need to get their cards before Nationals. The trip is already going to be expensive enough for those going. These people want to save as much money as they can. They probably have their BlackWarGreymons already. Don't get punished. Don't wait. Don't delay. Gaiomon alternate art. It's like $8. Good price. Grab them. It's a really good price. They were selling, as you can see here, for double digits. Now we're at lower digits. Buy them. Grab them. Straight up, $8. Great price. Really good egg. They'll be over 10 bucks again soon. Quick flip. Done deal. Or just buy them for collection or buy them to have them. Flame House Scythe at 10 bucks pre-release stamp. This card is really good. It's a staple. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. And how many lists? 24 listings with not many on the page per se. I'm not going to say this card could get bought out soon or anything, but this card could get bought out soon. And Mastermon BT11 is a thing. Like, it's not a bad deck. If you're smart, you know what you're doing, you can take Masty and top Nationals. Like, there's no shot that you're not able to do that. We saw some crazy Mastermon gameplay at my tournament earlier. Deck's wild. Grab your Hell Scythes. Dark Knightmon alternate art. 10 bucks going down. This card's garbage. The archetype's garbage. And if you wait till EX4, they're not even playing this card. They're not even touching this card. Yeah, just stay away from this card. It's a really nice art. Might be a nice card to get PSA graded or something or whatever, but just don't bother with it. Loosemon Chaos Mode is at the 2750 mark and going kind of down. Again, Mastermon BT11 not really on this card so much because, you know, deck space, Miri Turbo is kind of the way you want to do it. But like, you still play a copy of this card because it does pop Tamers. That could be really important. Really good in the mirror match, I'll tell you. But having that level 5 that pops Tamers or Big Digimon is really impactful. While it might continue to go down in price a little bit and keep your eyeball on it, if we get 7 Great Demon Lord support announced, or that Loosemon evolved form that apparently exists, this will go back up in price. This and the alternate art, unless it's a reprint. So you might want to make sure you have your copies. Evaluate the Falling Knife, see where it goes. Get at a good price for yourself. We have the Gift Box Agumon promo, which was basically bought out. The only one left is this one random seller for 30 bucks. That's it. Everything else was bought for this card. I would wait for it to get restocked. Don't touch it at this point in time. All Force Fetusmon here. No TCG player public sales. 1,300 and 1,500 for TGA 9 min. PSA graded cards are weird. Let's talk about the other PSA graded card what we have here. By the way, don't bother switching this card. Unless you want it for the nostalgia, for the trophy, for whatever reason, the collectible value for first DC Korean pre-promo, don't bother with it. Patamon here from the Floral Collection still has its 5 listings, but this is actually a PSA graded 10 Patamon. Emma would lose her mind. It's 100 bucks for a PSA 10 Patamon. I'm not going to go into my whole song and dance about PSA grading. If you want that, let me know. Maybe make a video on it. Don't bother with it. This is pretty much a stabilized price. This is at 21, 22 bucks. Then it becomes 26 for a while. And the other one still has a lot of listings. This price ain't going anywhere unless some big market forces happen. Leopardmon alternate art. Okay. BT1, very old set. Leopardmon support theoretically coming in BT13. We don't know if it's good or not. We don't know what it's going to do. If you want to roll the dice, get your alternate Leopardmons now. It's been slowly climbing up for obvious reasons, I think. If you're feeling lucky, grab some Leopardmon alternate art so you might be able to make a quick money. I'm not grabbing any. I don't believe in it. Leopardmon seems really, really hopium at best. But they could break Leopardmon. They really could. Like, there's nothing saying that Bandai can't just release a broken Leopardmon X antibody that just fucks your opponent in the butt. They could just do that. They really could just do that. Final card today, pre-release Cool Boy, sitting at a nice $25 mark. The regular rare is going up, while the the pre-stamped one is kind of all over the place. It's pretty neutralized at the $25 mark, I'd say. If you want the max rarity version of it, grab it. The only thing you need to be wary of is a ban list. If it does happen, Cool Boy is probably going to 1, and then you lose a lot of value. Like if you were like me and bought Sunrise Buster pre-release stamps, or anyone that bought Sheltmon X4 pre-release stamps, you feel the pain. You really do. That's it. That's it for Market Watch. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and you guys take care. Have a great day.